When people start investing, they often ask, is it risky? And the answer is yes. Risk is an important part of investing. Without it, there would be no reward and you wouldn't make any returns. The risk level you choose can shape your whole investment experience, so it's important to have a proper understanding of what we mean when we talk about risk. In simple terms, risk is the potential for loss. It's how likely you are to lose money and how much money you could stand to lose. Higher risk investments tend to have a higher chance of a strong positive return, but they also have a higher chance of negative returns, and your losses may be considerable. Low-risk investments tend to offer lower returns because there is a smaller chance of significant loss. It's a bit like going on holiday, let's say the Lake District. If you're adventurous, you might enjoy some of the more challenging routes it has to offer, camping out under the stars and hiking your way across the peaks. Your reward is being closer to the elements, including views and scenery that many others won't get to see. You take your journey knowing that risk is involved. Poor weather could spoil the views and make certain parts of the route more dangerous, while the chances of personal injury are higher on the more advanced sections of the route. So before heading out, you take the time to understand these risks, how they can or cannot be mitigated, and be sure that it's the right type of holiday for you. If you're on the other end of the scale, your Lake District holiday might involve some of the easier routes and you might prefer to stay in a cozy bed and breakfast. This gives you the rest and relaxation that you're looking for. The chances of something going wrong are lower and the scope of risk that you're taking is smaller. Personally, I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm happy taking some risk so they can experience climbing the peaks, but I don't do activities that are beyond my limits. The kind of holidays that we take change as we go through life, and the same is true of investing. Generally speaking, when we're younger, we might go further and be more adventurous. But as we get older, we may prefer to be closer to home and more relaxed. When you invest for the long term, where you are in life, what you can afford to lose, and your attitude to loss will shape your overall risk level. And as the saying goes, the journey matters just as much as the destination. If you pick a high risk level and hope for high returns, you should understand the risks you're taking. Make sure you are comfortable with the likelihood of loss and know how much you can afford to lose. Nor should you restrict yourself to lower risk investments if what you actually want is the chance of a slightly higher return and are willing to take on the possibility of greater loss. Our risk questionnaire is designed to help you find the risk level that's right for you. Once you've chosen a portfolio, our investment team will then manage it for you, making sure it stays within your chosen risk level. And that, in a nutshell, is risk. Now, did I remember to pack the sun cream?